Hello Xbox Live moderators, my name is Sacramento and I want to tell you how to report a DDoS attack on Xbox Live and the PlayStation Network. If you have been subscribed to my channel for some time now, you probably already know that I was DDoSed many times by some really ugly douchebags. And some of you already know that I once reported a hacker to the point that he lost his internet privileges. I was actually DDoSed around 188 times in my life. I lost track after 185. Yeah, we're getting there. In case you don't know what a DDoS attack or DOS attack is, it's where a really lonely individual sends millions of packets to your router, meaning fake internet traffic to the point where your internet just shuts down and crashes. It can come from a single source or multiple sources, making the DDoS longer. And if you're wondering how long a DDoS is, it depends on factors such as amount of sources being used and for how long, but they generally last around 20 to 30 minutes from my experience. Some hackers simply just DOS you or you lose connection from the game and then just get your internet back in seconds. They just want to kick you out of a game for a cheap win, but 90% of the time they usually last 20 to 30 minutes and they can be really frustrating. If you play on the next gen consoles such as Xbox One, PS4, PS5, and Xbox Series X, a DDoS attack is less likely to happen. I think they started to find a crack around on the Xbox One to DDoS. On the Xbox 360 and PS3, those attacks were very common and they still happen, mostly on Black Ops 2. And you must be wondering, how do you report a DDoS attack? Because I can guarantee you, if you report a DDoSer on Xbox, nothing's gonna be done. Xbox law enforcement just doesn't care. They're idiots. They just don't care. But I found a workaround to properly take action against a DDoS attack. So for your information and to cite these in case anyone on the phone doesn't know anything about these attacks, a DDoS attack is a federal crime in the US and UK. And perhaps other countries, but I'm speaking mostly for these countries. The Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, United States Code 18, Section 1030, Paragraph A, Subsection 5, prohibits a variety of acts that result in damage to a computer associated with hacking, such as transmission of viruses or worms and unauthorized access, with the provision of distributed denial of service attacks or denial of service to disrupt internet connections of the victim's computer. The Police and Justice Act of 2006, Computer Misuse and Computer Misuse Act of 1990, Offense 3, Section 3, Paragraph F7 prohibits a person without authorization to do something in relation to a computer with the intent to trigger a distributed denial of service attack involving a computer from working properly, prevent access to a computer or network, and prevent data or programs from working properly. As of 2006, this carries a maximum penalty of up to 10 years in prison, 24 repeated offenses. These are the laws to DDoS attacks. I'm sure there are more, but these are just two of the most common ones. Now, what does PSN and Xbox Live say about DDoS attacks? Well, according to PSN's Code of Conduct, Article 5, Paragraph 11 states, do not transmit any viruses, worms, spyware, time bombs, or other computer programs that may damage, interfere with, or disrupt the PlayStation Network. And Article 5, Paragraph 15 states, do not cause disruption to or modify or damage any account, system, hardware, software, or network connected to or provided by the PlayStation Network. According to the Xbox Live Code of Conduct, Article 1, Section D, Bullets 2 and 3 state, do not interfere with another's ability to access their network or device, and do not interfere with Xbox Live. Xbox Live also states that if you know who DDoS you, report them. No, you don't have to report them because they will not get banned. The only person I managed to get banned was that OTXFD or whatever his name is, but that was probably because other people reported him as well. I don't know, but everyone else never banned, so don't even waste your time. Now that you have this information, you're ready for the next step. That depends on your internet provider though. If you have Spectrum, aka Time Warner, or cable, don't even bother. They won't do shit. All they did was hook me up with a VPN, and that's only because I kept calling them because I was getting DDoSed, and the VPN they gave me barely worked. It was like a temporary free trial VPN. It was garbage, but you know, that's what to expect from Spectrum. If you have Optimum or CableNet, then they will do something. They may be hesitant, but they will do something. So back in 2014, I was DDoSed on Black Ops 2 League Play, and that was like my 50th DDoS. I was so sick of it. So after being turned down from Xbox and my internet provider, I started to look up all these laws to refer to. So I called Xbox support about it, and they said I have to talk to my internet provider because they can't do anything.
I kind of ran into a situation. This happened about 2 days ago. Unfortunately, I came across 4 people. Now, the reason why I haven't called you earlier is because you guys were closed and I never got around the time to do it. So I'm just calling now in regards to, well, I met these 4 people over the Xbox Live, and I was playing some Black Ops 2. Unfortunately, they booted my internet, and I didn't have internet for a few minutes. Now, this happened to me before, and I'm just like telling myself this is the final straw, because you know this is illegal and it's a criminal offense and it should be taken into justice. And you know, whenever I talk to you guys about this, you guys tell me to call my internet providers, but my internet providers told me that you guys should take care of it because it happened over the Xbox Live. So I'm just wondering what you guys could do for me here. So I'm just wondering what you guys could do here. If, like, I know filing a complaint won't do much and forums don't really work, so I was wondering if there's any way I could contact the enforcement team. I know they're not very social and all that, but I need to find a way to, you know, I mean, get them banned. I mean, you know, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Alright, so what you do is get their gamer tags and go to the Xbox forums so the specialists can look at monitor their gamer tags.
So there's like absolutely 100% like no way you could send a simple email in regards to their 4 gamer tags? Because you know what they're doing is a criminal offense. I did my research and all that. I'm not a lawyer or anything, but it's a 100% legal what they're doing. And you know, I'm just saying to myself, this is the final straw. I've been booted like a million times already, and it's quite ridiculous. I'm just trying to enjoy the gameplay for fun. I don't know. I was wondering if you guys could really do something. I don't think an ambassador would really help. I did a lot of things, you know, you guys told me in the past, and I don't really get any results.
Yeah, you gotta report them. I do it all the time, man. And trust me, it works, so this is how you do it, you know what I mean? No problem, bro. And thanks for calling Xbox. Have a good one.
Alright, you too. Okay, so I just got off the line with Microsoft and some gentleman over the line, the employee. I can't really get in touch with the enforcement team. A bunch of antisocial enforcement team employees over there. Yeah. This has been Sacramento Love. Peace!
So I call my internet provider, I think it was Optimum, and they told me I have to settle this with Xbox. So I call Xbox support again, and they're like, nah, you gotta call your internet provider. We can't do anything, sir. And I'm like, but my internet provider said it's up to you guys, but they maintained their answer, so I call my internet provider. They try turning me down again, so I'm like, at this point I'm like, no. Now you're gonna help me. This is a federal offense. I'm tired of these fucking DDoS attacks. So I'll spare you guys the boring details, but 3 days later, Optimum calls me back. It was the same woman I was talking to earlier, and she left a voicemail saying that she knows who DDoSed me and that they'll take action against the perpetrator. You don't know how happy I was. I was like, yup, we're gonna make an example out of this ugly motherfucker. So, long story short, the guy did not go to jail for DDoSing me. What pretty much happened was his internet provider kicked him off their contract for misusing their internet or something stupid like that. And then Optimum blacklisted him, or whatever that means, and he had to pay a fine. Of course, none of the money he paid went to me. He had to pay reparations to the ISP, and he lost his internet privileges. But he probably just called Spectrum or just got some different internet company and got back online, so I don't know. But I bet he was scared shitless, so I was bummed out that he didn't get jailed, but at least he lost his internet access. So depending on your internet provider, tell them about the DDoS. They'll probably tell you that they can't do anything and that it's up to Xbox or PSN, but no, you gotta be insistent. You're gonna be transferred a lot. But eventually, depending on your internet, they will take action, and they should because it is a crime. And if you are someone who DOSes or DDoSes people over a video game, just know that your life is a fucking joke. Stay safe, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe because we care about a safe and legitimate gameplay experience. So that is pretty much it. So I thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed your stay. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I am out. Goodbye.